Welcome back. Today I'm talking about my experience on the first couple days while filming foiling with the Soloshot. I purchased the SS3 Plus full bundle, which came with everything I needed to start. Once everything's charged, you unhook the tag from the base, lock it into the armband, and you're ready to go. I started day one with the camera in 4K 30 on the medium zoom setting, and I set up the camera down near the water's edge. It does a pretty good job of keeping me in frame from the takeoff all the way to the outside as I pump to find a connection. The 3 Plus is the newest version of the Soloshot and is much simpler to start up than the previous models. I found a video from Surfvids on YouTube which really helped me understand the process. I will put a link to the video in the description. This is the first situation that I found confuses the Soloshot. As I'm coming straight towards the camera, it seems to overcorrect after each turn, making the footage pretty jerky. But once I'm back heading down the line, it seems to lock in and follow me pretty well. I'm riding the Unifoil Progression 170. This foil is still really fun, with its easy glide and smooth roll. The camera does a much better job of following you when you're off to one side or the other. When you're directly in front of the camera, it tends to overreact with its movements. Looks like the auto exposure is a bit sensitive, especially in this backlit situation. It's constantly getting brighter and darker the whole ride. Autofocus seems to be a bit sensitive too, constantly doing little blur outs. Day 2 had a bit more swell, so I set the camera up all the way in the dunes, hoping to get an unobstructed view of my rides. I stayed with the same camera settings, 4K, 30 frames a second on the medium zoom, but right away you can see the extra distance from me made the camera zoom in further, which made it very sensitive to shakes during wind gusts. This causes the footage to look a little glitchy. I'm riding the Unifoil Progression 140 since there is a bit more energy in the water. It's funny, when you know you're being filmed, it definitely pushes you to go a little harder. Luckily, this half-committed air didn't end up with a foil to my face, just a little love tap on my arm. Day 3, I brought the camera back down to the water's edge, and I switched the settings to 1080 by 60 frames per second on the wide zoom. These settings definitely help smooth out the footage. The image on the 1080 resolution footage is a bit softer than the 4K, but there are way less glitches, which makes the footage a lot nicer to watch. The wider field of view also seems to help the camera not overcorrect on my turns as much. I'm back on the unifoil progression 170, since the swell has lost most of its power. Overall, this product does a decent job of documenting your session. The footage isn't perfect, but watching your sessions back definitely helps you refine your technique. It's surprising that no other brands have joined this market. For now, this is our only self-filming option. If anyone has any advice for capturing better footage with my new robot filmer, please let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. See you next time.